In a quaint village, veiled by the embrace of a dense forest, Little Red Riding Hood dances with youthful glee. A bright red cape flutters against the lush greenery, painting a vivid picture of innocence and joy. Her laughter echoes through the trees, a sweet melody that belies the shadows lurking nearby. In the cozy warmth of her home, Red Riding Hood's mother lovingly prepares a basket, a symbol of care and affection. With heartfelt sincerity, Mother softly whispers, "Take this to your grandmother, dear." Mother cautions with loving urgency, "But be careful. Do not stray from the path, and do not talk to strangers." Red Riding Hood skips along the sun-dappled forest path, her cheerful humming filling the tranquil air. Birds chirp merrily overhead, their songs creating a symphony of innocence and masking the lurking dangers. Colorful wildflowers bloom along the path, weaving a deceptive tapestry of beauty that hides the forest's hidden threats. In the heart of the forest, an ominous presence lurks as a sly gray wolf watches Red Riding Hood from behind the trees. His eyes gleam with cunning as he watches Red Riding Hood. Red Riding Hood walks through the forest, unaware of the danger that lurks nearby. In the sun-dappled forest, a wolf emerges onto the path, his gaze fixated on Red Riding Hood. Cloaked in deceptive charm, the wolf feigns friendliness, a subtle twitch of his tail betraying his true intent. With cunning in his voice, the wolf inquires, "Greetings, little one. Where might you be headed this fine day?" In the heart of the woods, Red Riding Hood cheerfully dances along a sun-kissed path. Unaware of the looming danger, Red Riding Hood pauses, captivated by the sly wolf lurking in the shadows. With naive trust, Red Riding Hood reveals, "I'm going to my grandmother's house. It's just through the woods, past the big oak tree, then turn left at the stream." In the heart of the forest, a sinister grin spreads across the wolf's face as he dashes through a shortcut. Sunlight filters through the trees, casting an eerie glow on the wolf's path. The shortcut promises a swift, ominous arrival at the grandmother's house. In the quaint stillness of grandmother's cottage, an ominous knock shatters the peace, heralding the arrival of the wolf. The wooden door trembles under the wolf's insistent knock, casting long shadows that dance ominously across the tranquil setting. Sunlight floods grandmother's cottage, turning dust motes into ethereal dancers. The air is thick with the comforting aromas of herbs and wood smoke, enveloping the audience in a sense of homely warmth. Grandmother's voice breaks the silence, her question echoing through the sunlit room. "Who is it?" The wolf looms large at grandmother's cottage door, his chilling presence a stark contrast to the quaint setting. With deceptive sweetness, the wolf's voice drips with insincerity as he mimics Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf's chilling deception echoes through the silent forest, a harbinger of impending doom. Sunlight floods through lace-curtained windows, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. In grandmother cottage, the aroma of freshly baked bread hangs heavy, promising comfort and warmth. Grandmother voice echoes, inviting with a gentle, "Come in, dear." In the quaint cottage, the wolf's cunning eyes gleam as it steps into a deceptive scene of domesticity. A swift act of malice seals grandmother's fate as the wolf locks her away, the latch clicking shut like a final, echoing decree. In a grotesque masquerade, the wolf dons grandmother's nightcap and glasses, transforming into a chilling caricature of innocence. The bed becomes a stage for deception as the wolf clumsily climbs in, pulling the covers up to its chin, a wolf in sheep's clothing. Red Riding Hood, a beacon of innocence in a world of green, steps onto the forest path, her destination drawing near. The quaint cottage emerges from the forest's embrace, its rustic charm hinting at secrets yet untold. Innocence approaches, unaware of the darkness that lurks within the cottage walls. Red Riding Hood steps into her grandmother's cottage. Red Riding Hood approaches the bed, her innocent curiosity about to collide with a chilling revelation. Innocently, Red Riding Hood remarks, "Grandmother, what big eyes you have." Sunlight pierces through delicate lace curtains, casting a warm glow as dust motes swirl in a celestial dance. In a grotesque parody of innocence, the wolf, draped in grandmother's nightgown, reveals himself with a chilling leer from the bed. The wolf's sinister whisper echoes through the room, "All the better to see you with, my dear." In grandmother's cottage, sunlight filters through lace curtains, casting an ethereal glow that illuminates the air. Red Riding Hood stands beside the bed, her basket swaying softly, a picture of youthful innocence amidst the serene setting. With innocent curiosity, Red Riding Hood exclaims, "Grandmother, what big ears you have." Sunlight filters through lace curtains, revealing dust motes in an unsettlingly still room. In a moment of chilling revelation, a familiar voice breaks the silence, with the wolf sinisterly declaring, "All the better to hear you with, my dear." Sunlight floods grandmother's quaint cottage, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air as Red Riding Hood approaches the bed. Red Riding Hood peers cautiously at the figure, nestled amongst the pillows, a sense of unease creeping into her innocent gaze. In a moment of chilling realization, Red Riding Hood exclaims, "Grandmother, what big teeth you have." In the cozy confines of grandmother's cottage, a sinister glint of madness flashes in the wolf's eyes, signaling impending doom. With a sudden, terrifying burst, the wolf lunges from the bed, shattering the illusion of safety. The wolf roars with feral hunger, all the better to eat you with. In the quaint cottage, a piercing scream shatters the tranquil morning. Red Riding Hood's scream echoes through the cottage. In the tranquil forest, a piercing scream shatters the peace, echoing through the ancient trees. Startled by the haunting sound, a woodsman abandons his work and races towards the source of the terror. The woodsman explodes into the cozy cottage, his eyes widening in disbelief and fury at the sight of the wolf. Fueled by righteous fury, he seizes a hefty stick from beside the fireplace. With a fierce battle cry, the woodsman charges, brandishing the stick like a weapon of justice against the cunning predator. With a surge of strength, the woodsman tears open the heavy wardrobe door, liberating grandmother from her dark prison. Freed from her confinement, grandmother gasps for breath, her eyes reflecting a mix of relief and lingering fear. In a moment of profound reunion, grandmother embraces Red Riding Hood, their figures entwined in a heartfelt hug of joy and gratitude. Red Riding Hood expresses her gratitude to the woodsman, her voice filled with heartfelt sincerity. With newfound clarity, she solemnly vows to never again trust unfamiliar faces, marking a turning point in her young life. A serene peace descends upon them as they partake in a humble meal of bread and jam, their faces radiant with contentment and profound relief.